So having the iPhone for a couple days now, I've been filming a lot of different content with the new 17 Pro, and I've been testing the new front-facing camera, what I'm filming on right now. I'm testing the new studio quality mics directly on the iPhone right now, and I've also been testing the new zoom capabilities I've been doing. If you are not following me on Instagram, I am posting all my stuff more or less in live time over there. Follow me, as well as this channel's Instagram page. You can go follow that stuff over there. I tend to do separate stuff that is more visual and less monologue when it comes to Instagram. So if you're more interested in show, not tell, go follow me on Instagram on both accounts. Links will be in the description. And look, right now I am filming front facing and my phone is upright in the vertical orientation, but also I am filming in all 4K, and I've done a few different tests. So I'm gonna show you right now what I was doing with my initial impression with the phone, having it after the unboxing video. This is what that looked like. Okay, this is me testing ProRes log, and I am filming on the front-facing camera at 30 frames just to see natively, not using the Blackmagic app, not using the Final Cut app, the camera apps, just the native camera app. Let's see how this looks in post-production. Also, just to keep it fair, this is me filming just regular 4K at 30, no ProRes, no log, no HDR, no nothing, just as it is built out of the camera, testing the front-facing camera, just to compare. Because we know the backs are good. We know the backs are good. Let's see how much improved the front has gotten. Now, what I want to show about this is this being the log footage right here. I did try some presets. So I clicked a color adjustment. I did contrast. So I wanted to show it like that compared to what it would look like just regular. But just because I had the dynamic range to kind of move more stuff around, it felt like it was better to do a side-by-side between what the iPhone, the smartphone sharpening does with Apple, and what it would look like when it's naturally more softened without the sharpening. So you can see between the two, sharpening, softer, sharpening, softer. It's very noticeable, at least to me. So if you're paying attention right now, I am filming in 4K, but I am not filming in log. And the reason being is because when I was doing that test, I realized how inferior, respectfully, the front-facing camera still is compared to the main sensors on the back of the phone. So I will be testing more log style or ProRes RAW type of video content in the future. But when it comes to front-facing, what I'm doing right now, this is where I felt like it's more efficient, it's more streamlined to just do 4K and have this sharpening. Lighting matters right now, so I have all the lights turned off in my studio space, but I do have natural lighting coming from outside. And it's a very cloudy day, so there's a soft light that's hitting. So I felt like this is a better representation of showing what a 4K new sensor with the square sensor now on the front facing looks like, and this is what it looks like. Now, with that, I also did a little bit of traveling over the weekend. I went to a lake and I just took my family out of the house, as one does, and I was testing the zoom capabilities as well as what the wind reduction would sound like on the mic, as well as what the front-facing camera looks like in outdoor lighting as well. When it comes to just using the front-facing camera as I did in the shot of just showing the lake, it can be very convincing and passable as a rear camera, which is pretty impressive. I was also doing a lot of different zooming testing from 8x to ultra wide to 1x to 4x. I was testing how the quality was going to look like just with all the natural lighting possible that I could get on my sensor outside. This is me testing the wind reduction because it's very windy right now. And I'm testing to see how it sounds compared to just my voice being picked up, and also having, you can see, oh, there goes my hair. I am testing the audio mic while it's windy, while also trying out the 8x zoom with no loss in quality. and appreciating the fall foliage color starting to peek through on the mountains over there. Now I'm zooming in. This is 24x, and this is the wide angle. So much more dynamic of my options. I'm really liking this camera system as a whole. And it's starting to rain too. I think it's getting picked up on the camera. I'm not too sure, but that's not stopping people from being on the water or taking their fishing gear out or just having a nice day. This is nice. Hopefully this test comes out pretty good. I'm noticing now, I think the front facing is actually, in many sense of the word, considered an ultra wide, because I'm getting really close. Yeah, this is an ultra wide, but it does so much better in the quality department than any MacBook, iPad. This is the new it for the camera. This is me at my car. That's me 8x. That's me 24x. And this is what it looks like to me. Wow. Just to clarify something with that shot, you saw little waves like that. That was not the digital zoom doing that. That's because there was a little bit of heat out in the mountains, and you actually saw the heat wave getting picked up on the camera, which, hey man, that's pretty good. So I am appreciating the options that I can have filming at a ultra wide or a very wide angle with the front facing, and I can crop later if I choose to. This is me more or less experimenting with different compositions and just focal lengths, because it's all, in my opinion, definitely like fixed focuses. These zooms are all more or less digital, just using different lenses and different processings to capture that data. But this is what it's been looking like. Now, this is me doing the audio test to see how this works with AirPods as my mic now. And if you're seeing this part of the video, that means this actually worked. I'm using the 2nd gen AirPods, but I'm gonna be walking away now just to see if the audio is still consistent and how it's being processed in the post process of all this. La 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 la, la 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 la. Different volume styles just to see. And what a time to have bought the DJI. If this ends up actually working, I spent $100-something when I just needed to update my AirPods. I'm editing this part right now, and I just wanted to clarify because I thought I said it when I was recording, but I didn't. I am not using any audio balancing. There's no compression. There's no limiter put on. There's nothing that I know I can do to enhance audio in any capacity. What I'm filming for you today is strictly straight from the phone to the Final Cut app to YouTube, where you're watching this now. So the tinny and the muffledness that you just heard, that's exactly how it got recorded. Okay, back to my thoughts. And just as I thought, it does sound tinny. I don't like it. So DJI still for the win, but I will be getting the new AirPods Pro and I will be testing it. So we'll see then. Now, just all clarity, if I haven't already prefaced this, I am filming on the native camera app, not the Blackmagic app. I got rid of my Final Cut app because I don't use it. This is what everything looks like first party on system. And I've gotten accustomed to using the Blackmagic camera app because I like the granular control I can do with my settings. But for what it is, for a quick point and shoot and doing content more or less like sporadically or on the go, this is awesome. This really works. And I'm a believer in the iPhone 17. And the great part about all this is virtually all of this part of my A roll could be done on a base 17. You don't need a Pro for this. You do need a Pro for the log, which I've tested, and you need a Pro for the zooming capabilities that I've been testing. But all that stuff has been done natively. In future videos to come, we are going to see how far I can push this based off of using the Blackmagic camera app now. because I have paired it to my iPad now, and I am doing some sample tests on that. So once I get that workflow going, I can show you the best version of that. So here's been my test video, mini vlog, and just first impressions with the camera after using it for a couple days. This is the update to go to.